Hi folks, it's poor Uncle Joe back with your Sunday story. I hope you like this one today. It's not really comical, but I think it explains one of the differences between men and women, how men and women react to different situations. By the way, you'll notice I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt today. That's because it's March 1st and I'm eagerly anticipating better weather. Now to get back to my story. In our downtown area, we have a medical office building that's 10 stories high. And I was down there one day for an appointment. And after my appointment, I got on the elevator on the 5th floor. I was the only one in the car. And as I started down, the elevator stopped on 2, and an attractive young lady got on. So of course, being the gentleman that I am, I stepped to the back of the car. She got on and turned around to face the door. And I couldn't help but notice that she must have just gone to the ladies' room because she had the back of her dress tucked into her pantyhose. Wow. Now what is a gentleman to do? Well, I always think of myself as a helping person. You know, if I see a woman broke down on the side of the road, I'm going to stop and try to give her a hand. So I thought, what should I do here? Well, my first instinct as a helping person was to reach out and fix the problem myself. But I immediately dismissed that as a very bad option. Well, now remember, she got on the 2nd floor, and we started down, and I only had about 10 seconds to try and figure out what to do. Now, over the years, I've asked hundreds of people what they thought I should have done. And when I ask women, I get a much different answer than when I ask men. When I ask women, almost every one of them says, well, you have to tell her. You have to tell her. You can't let her get off the elevator and walk out onto the street. You have to say something. But when I ask men, I get a completely different answer. Men will say things like, boy, I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm not sure. Well, remember, I only had 10 seconds to figure this out. Well, I didn't do anything. The door opened, and that young lady walked out onto the street for the whole world to see her rear end. Now, do you remember when I said almost every woman says the same thing? There was one woman, when I asked her what I should have done, she looked me right in the eye and said, what are you looking down there for? You see, I believe for men this is a no-win situation. I don't think there's a right thing that a man can do. So let's just hope that never happens to you. I'll see you again next Sunday. Thanks for tuning in, and watch poor Uncle Joe.